Welcome to the first round of the 2022 Teams Recovery season. I'm your host, Caleb Thompson, or at least I think I am. I'm running on about 3 hours sleep. We had to get up at 4 o'clock this morning to make it down in time for the 8:30 start that nobody's even unloaded their vehicles off the trailer yet. But hey, that's all good. It's part of the fun. We're here and it's a beautiful spot. So we're going to get into some action. As usual format in the Teams Recovery, 3 vehicles per team. No winching allowed. You have to use your Keto clips, wire rope spool, and or straps, and anything else that you want to add to the matter that's nice and safe. And yeah, lots of runners, lots of yelling, lots of action. So we're going to get into it.
I'm Rob from the Offroad Club, part of our Teams Recovery team here out in Matamata. For those of you that don't know what Teams Recovery is, you've got 3 trucks, 3 runners, impossible hazards, and aka you can't drive them, or even if you can, you can't leave your teammates behind, right? So, and it's about utilising old school bush recovery techniques, so not relying on your winches, because in the bush if your winch fails out or it's not a really appropriate situation for a winch, that's where these techniques come from. So we utilise what we call a Keto clip, which is essentially a one-way wire grip, which so you can move freely on the wire, but then when it's in place you can put your load on there and it's not going to go anywhere. So, and you can readjust it, so if you've only got limited room to work in, just pull off, reset, truck backs up, reset that again, and away you go. So usually in the bush, obviously if you've spooled off your wire rope, it will be, you know, you've got 30 meters on the average winch. For the team's recovery events, we're running 100 metres roughly. Some teams maybe do 80. So 80 to 100 metres of wire, 10 mil. The Ketos are rated depending on what size wire you're using. So there's like a range of different sizes. They're commonly used on cranes and rigging and stuff as their original use. So there you get them in all sorts of range of sizes depending on what wire you're running. But yeah, for the team's recovery events, it's usually 10 mil with a matching Keto clip.
Drive, Carl. Drive, bro.
So as far as the stages are set out, you've obviously got a bunch of pegs, so blues are your starts, yellows on the left, reds on the right. Sometimes they are set out in a way that you would have the outer part of your hazard is a physical wall, because in the bush obviously it's not pegs you're dealing with, it's usually trees or full-on crevices or a full wall. So they are designed to be situations that you would encounter in the bush either unexpectedly or otherwise, or sometimes you need to get out of a certain area. So the idea is to make them as realistic as possible of things that you will encounter in real life situations. So other bits we utilise are sort of your standard recovery items, soft shackles, bow shackle and pulley block, a collection of strops and snatch ropes, etc. And of course dealing with wire rope, safety, gloves. Runners aren't actually in the vehicle, so we're not don't really utilise helmets, but all the drivers in the competition are obviously helmeted up, full harnesses. And yeah, that's the basics of it.
I don't. I just went.
I thought you were trying to drive it.
I ran a teller. I was trying to be helpful and nose the front end up so it was easier for them up top to hook up, and then all of a sudden I was staring at the sky and then I realised I didn't have enough time to grab reverse because I was going all the way back, so rather comfy. It was quite fun being suspended upside down. Looks like I scratched my paint. I have to make some new light bar mounts. crooked, and my chase light up here thankfully cleared the gap between the radiator and the overflow, but it looks like the carbon fibre roof is probably going to go in the bin. I was going to make a new one anyway. I need to make a new cage, but cage held up well, so that's the main thing. Those extra supports are worth their weight in gold. So yeah, good thing, good fun. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell the oils come from.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Something a bit different. It's very nice to be out and about again, even though it's not quite in tight squeeze, but the RZR is a bit of fun. So it's very cool to push the boundaries and see where we can stick this thing. Drove it on the trailer, and to me that is a sign of a good day no matter which way the day went, which way the wheels were facing. Nothing broken really, except for a couple of tweaked light bar mounts. Oh, and the light bar's got a banana shape to it now, but that's fine. Really cool property. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot steeper, a lot more off camber than the last one we did, so always in for a challenge. And yeah, it's good once you get to know your runners and the other guys in your team, how they pedal, it sort of all comes together a bit better really. So yeah, always room for improvement. Next time I'll try and keep it rubber side down and not turn turtle on it. But it was a good time.